guys, what's up? It's the Sussy Stuff. This is Molly and Emma. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite coach, Steve Sarkisian with the Longhorns. We're talking about his little bonus that he's getting this year. Let's talk about it right now. Emma, how are you feeling about his salary increase?
I mean, the thing I love most about it is he is dedicated to this team because there are 6 NFL head coaching vacancies right now with the Cowboys, Raiders, Jaguars, Bears, Saints, and the Jets. And he said, I'm staying in Texas. So I love his commitment to his team. And I think with the AD and the rest of Texas University in that football program, they should be so grateful that they have this fantastic coach who came from the Nick Saban coaching tree, wanting to stay. And I don't know why he would leave. He has Manning coming up next. He has a great team, best players money can buy, and he's building something really special here at Texas.
Yeah, I think, it's interesting because I just was talking to my dad actually a few days ago about theories about what was happening. We said, what if there are, like you said, a lot of NFL spots open, and there are going to be a few more in the next 2 years, I feel. But what if he went to the NFL and let's say, Bill Belichick is obviously coming to college football, which is awesome. But what if they like swapped places? And I said, I don't think so. I think he wants to stay in Texas. I think he's going to stay for a few years. I do see him going pro at some point. But what's funny to me is that he came from UCLA. He was fired due to alcohol, substance abuse, something like that along the lines. But it's funny because he's kind of turning around with a big middle finger to UCLA saying, I'm leading one of the best teams in the country. I'm making more money than I ever could have made at UCLA. And you're the one who looked down on me in my darkest days. And I think that that is such an admirable thing that he's doing. And I think he obviously is better now. I think I'm pretty sure he went through rehab. But I love Steve. I think he's a great coach. I think, outside of that one call on that last game that we have chatted a lot about, he's been an amazing coach. I think he's led the team, 2 years in a row to almost a national championship. And like you said, I think we're coming up on, we're talking football royalty. I think seeing a Manning playing at Texas for the next few years, I don't think he's going to want to miss that. I don't think any coach would want to miss that. So obviously, I think he's well deserving of a salary increase considering how much Texas football makes. And it's kind of like the fact that all those boys are making good money at Texas. Arch Manning is $1 million a year deal. So I think it's well deserved for Steve.
Yeah, I mean, right now being the wild, wild west with NIL and how much you're going to be able to pay these players, and you're at a school like Texas who has the resources to pay their players a lot and to recruit with a lot of money as the incentive. He is at a great program. I am watching College Game Day right now. It is the day of the national championship. And Nick Saban said there really needs to be kind of like in the NFL, you have caps on how much you can spend. And Nick Saban's kind of looking to implement that. So while there isn't one, Sark is in a great position with this Texas money that he has. He isn't a stranger to the NFL. He did have a 2-year stint as offensive coordinator to the Atlanta Falcons before returning to Alabama as Nick Saban's play caller, which laid the foundation for his current success. So, do we think he will eventually make the move? It's hard to say because I don't think that coaches can always go back and forth between the NFL and college. They are very different. Now, in the NFL, you have a little bit more control over your roster. You have a contract in place, whereas college right now is kind of crazy. It's a free for all. Whereas you used to have the people on your bench staying there at the school, you kind of relinquish that control. So people who do like recruiting and who like going and getting people from the transfer portal work well in this current environment. And I think Steve Sarkisian does do that, but he also has the top recruiting class out of everybody. So that is also a big, big plus. But I just think this is a great place for him, and I'm excited to see what he does moving forward in the SEC and moving forward with this team. So it's going to be exciting for sure to have him remain at this school, getting that contract extension.
Yeah, like you said, I think looking forward to the future, we are in such, especially with the NIL, like there's so much ever changing in college football. And I'm excited to see, obviously, he's such an amazing coach, and I'm excited to see him at the forefront. I think even with his background and how long he's been coaching, and I think he's a wonderful coach. So getting to see him on the front lines in this, I mean, it's history making if we're being honest. Like these boys making money in the NIL, that's something that's really new. That's something that's going to be forever talked about. I don't think that's going away. I think coaches making this much money is also not going away. You're looking at schools that have made millions and millions of dollars off these coaches and players. I think it's well deserved that they get some sort of piece of it. Do I agree with Nick Saban that there should be a salary cap? Absolutely. I think you and I have talked a lot about this. There's a lot of ups and downs with NIL and these colleges making so much money, but for now, there are no rules. So just enjoy while you can because eventually there are going to be rules. And I think if nobody's stopping you, why not make $6.5 million a year as a coach? That's it. That's insane. And also, Texas is known for how much money its program makes. I mean, over and over and over, they've invested in their facilities. They have one of the like top-notch facilities, training facilities, physical therapy facilities, stadiums. I mean, they've got a really nice campus. So when you're sitting here and you're looking at it, and it's like, yeah, it's going back to the students and back to the players, but part of it should go back to the pockets of those players and those coaches that are making that possible for that school. So I think it's well deserved, and I am looking forward to this bright future for both the NIL and college football money for sure.
Yeah, I think unless he falls off completely as a coach and runs that program into the ground, I don't think he's going to stop at Texas until he wins a national championship. So, what do you guys at home think about this contract extension for Steve Sarkisian? Do you think he should have gone and tried to get one of those NFL jobs? Or are you happy that he turned down all phone calls and wanted to remain at Texas getting that contract extension? Let us know in the comments and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're still on TikTok. TikTok exists. And Instagram and all the other ones. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye bye.